Hey there, so welcome again to your free training on 3 steps to your first $1,000 freelance writing in 90 days or less. You're in the right place if you're an aspiring freelance writer looking to launch a high profitable business, or you're already freelancing but you're not reaching your income goals. You're sick of clients who want to pay you $10 for 1,000 words. I'm going to show you the exact blueprint that you need to do to get out of this rat race. So what you're going to learn today, you're going to learn the high in-demand copywriting gigs you can sell year in, year out, so you never run out of clients. I'm going to show you the number one thing that will help you stand out over more experienced writers when you're trying to land a copywriting job. I'm also going to reveal to you 3 steps that allowed me to make over $1,500 in my first year, right, and scaled $5,000 per month. So I want you to stay to the end of this training, and I'm going to introduce to you the CIC blueprint, the complete blueprint that I have used and some of my students have used to scale to $5,000 monthly. So a little bit about myself in here. My name is Didre Jacob, and I'm going to show you how I got into copywriting in the first place. I got into copywriting as a fourth-year pharmacy student, and like most people, I started writing articles. I was underpaid, $5, $10 before I discovered copywriting. And when I discovered copywriting about 6 years ago, then I decided to scale, learn more about copywriting, and serve clients across the globe. And now I teach freelance writers how to make full-time income online. I teach them how to look for high-paying clients, how to move from an article writer into a copywriter that gets paid a lot of money for your work. And running my own business has given me the freedom to do whatever I want, to travel across the world, right? To go on visitation and all of that. And I currently live in England. So copywriting has been able to help me to do a lot of things and achieve a lot for myself and for my family. So the strategy that I used to make $1,500 in my first month and what I did to scale to $5,000 per month is what I'm going to show you in this training. So I urge you again to stay to the end, as I'm going to reveal a lot that you will never see on YouTube or Google in this training. So the first thing you want to do when you want to make money from copywriting is to learn the high income writing gigs. You see, the truth of the matter is that nobody's going to pay you a lot of money to write an article. Nobody's going to pay you a lot of money to write blog posts, because a lot of people are already writing these things. If what you are doing as a writer is not directly connected to the client's bottom line, if what you are doing is not directly connected to the client's revenue, they are not going to pay you a lot of money for it. So the first thing you want to do before you do anything, before you look for clients, is to master the high income writing gigs, right? So what are the high income writing gigs, you may be asking? Every business owner needs one or more form of these forms of writing that you can see on the screen. Direct response copy, sales letters, sales pages, email copy, product descriptions for e-commerce, Facebook ad copy, landing page copy, website copy. These materials are needed by business owners to scale their business, make more money, right? Build more branches and all of that. So they are willing to pay you any amount of money if you can help them produce compelling and really, really effective copies. So after that, you have done that, you've mastered the high income writing, then it is time to pick a profitable niche. One of the mistakes that a lot of writers make these days is that they keep saying, I'm a freelancer, I'm a freelance writer. You need to be able to niche down and focus on one aspect of the industry. That's the only way you'll be able to make a lot of money as a copywriter. So instead of saying you're a freelance writer, why not say you're a website copywriter? Why not say you are a website copywriter for the finance industry? You are a website copywriter for the real estate industry. I am a direct response copywriter and I work with course creators. By the time you niche down like that, you become a specialist. Then you begin to charge as a specialist. For example, if you go to the hospital, if a doctor should tell you that the price for this open heart surgery is $15,000, what do? You go and look for the money. Nobody haggles with a doctor in the hospital, and that's because a doctor is a professional. So until you niche down, until you project yourself as an authority in your space, until people begin to see you as a real professional, they're not going to pay you top dollar. Nobody will pay you $500 to write a simple copy if you don't come across as a professional. So what I tell people who are willing to start their journey on their own, is that after you've mastered the high-paying gigs, the next thing you want to do is to pick a profitable niche. So I'm going to show you how to do that, right? So, but why is it important to pick a profitable niche? I already mentioned that so that you can land high-paying clients. Having a clear niche makes you stand out as the best choice for your target audience. The moment you niche down, people already see that you're a professional. If I'm looking for somebody to work for me as a course creator, I'm probably going to hire somebody who has said they're a copywriter for course creators. I'm not going to hire somebody who said, I'm a freelance writer, I'm a freelancer. No, I will be happy to pay somebody who has niched down to helping coaches, right, to land more students in the academy. So let's look at how to choose your perfect niche. You see, the truth of the matter is that it actually took me 2 years to niche down as a B2B copywriter myself. That's business to business. I myself, as a working copywriter, I serve the B2B industry. I help them with their marketing collaterals and all of that. So if you want to choose your niche, here are the strategies. Number one, something you know about or something you can learn about. Something you are interested in and or enjoy writing about. Something profitable that a target audience will want to pay you for. So at the center of all of these three things is your perfect niche. So I'm going to go into each segment. I'm going to show you, right, the details, how you can actually go about these 3 steps. Something you know about or can learn about. Think about topics you have a little more knowledge in than the average person. So as a person, if you've finished from secondary school, there are certain things that actually interest you. If you have worked already, make a list of the places you have worked. Remember, you can learn as you go. All you need to do is just find something that you have more knowledge about, or something that catches your fancy, something that you can always go to Google to learn about, right? You can start from this point. The next thing is something you enjoyable that interests you. So if you feel like you have no background in any industry, you have not worked before, so how do you pick your niche? Find something that you enjoy, right? And note that you don't even have to get a perfect niche from the start. Like I told you, it took me 1 or 2 years to get my perfect niche. So you just have to start from a place and keep iterating. Start from a point and keep iterating till you get your best niche. Then also, which is very, very important, like I already exposed to you, the high income writing gigs. A lot of freelance writers, they struggle because they're not niching down, and they're not even in the right industry. They're not selling the high income writing gigs. So you must make sure that whatever niche you're going to get into is profitable. So you want to make a list of people who are going to hire you for that service, right? So that you can imagine the kind of budget they're going to have. What if you niche down in the real estate industry? Should you niche down in the medical sciences? Should you niche down in medical devices? Should you niche down with people who are into fashion industry? Should you niche down into people who deal with construction materials? Are they going to be able to pay you for your services? These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. However, there are niches that you shouldn't even think about, like poetry, music, art. You can't say you're a copywriter for the music industry. Of course, you're going to get some clients, but you're not going to get steady flow of clients. You're not going to get clients year in, year out. So you want to avoid niches like this and focus on the niches that really matter, which I share in my blueprint. So after you have done that, you have learned the high income writing gigs, you have niched down, the next thing you need to do is to build a portfolio website. So the reason why a lot of clients don't take some freelancers seriously is because they don't have a portfolio website. All they have is a Google Drive, a random link, and they expect a client to pay them $500, pay them $1,000 for a copywriting work. No, you need to present yourself as a business owner. You need to have a business mindset as a freelance writer before you can make a lot of money as a writer online. The moment you shift, you change your mentality, you change your orientation from just taking gigs here and there to being a business owner, you begin to make it as a freelance writer online. So like I told you, that your business portfolio website is very, very important to making a full-time income online. So I'm going to share with you how you can approach this. If you want to build a business portfolio website, the first thing you want to do is you can get a website and a domain. Register your domain, build your website, and brand yourself appropriately. But if you're just starting out and you want to cut costs, you can use a free business portfolio website. I'm going to share that with you shortly. So this is how your business portfolio website should look like. You should state your name. Your name should be obvious. Your niche should be obvious. As you can see in here, Jacqueline Smith is an urban garden freelance writer. It's so clear. So she works with clients who are in the garden industry. So you don't just go ahead and just say you're a freelance writer. No, the word has moved past you being a generic writer. You have to say that these are the clients you work with. When somebody asks you on the road, what do? You should be able to say that, okay, I help finance business owners make more sales. That's when you're a business owner. That's when you have a value proposition. But if you don't have a value proposition, if you're not projecting yourself as an authority, you are not going to make a lot of money as a writer online. Know this and know peace. So what should you include in your portfolio website? You should have who you are, your value proposition, what do you do, how you do it. You see, how you do something is very important to any client that's going to hire you. You don't just tell them, I am this, I am that, I have experiences, I have worked with 10,000 clients. How do you do it? Your mechanism to delivering your solutions to your clients, that mechanism is very, very important. So you need to put that in your bio on your portfolio website. Of course, at the end of the day, you can introduce your experiences, the awards that you have, and how you can be contacted. You must include a call to action in your bio so that people can reach out to you when they've read your value proposition. So let's talk about your still on your portfolio website, right? It should position you as an authority in your space. So the step 3, now let's do a quick recap. You need to learn the high-paying gigs so that you can make money. If you don't learn the high-paying gigs, you're just going to get frustrated, you're going to get tired, you're going to quit. So number 2 is when you want to niche down. I've shared with you how to niche down into the right industry. After niching down, you want to build your portfolio website. After building your portfolio website, then you have all of your materials ready. The next thing you need to do now is to start looking for clients. How do you get clients? Now, one strategy is to pitch, job pitching. It means that there is a job board. You can pitch on LinkedIn. You can pitch on Fiverr. You can pitch any. If you get any email, you can extract emails on LinkedIn. You can extract emails of business owners and pitch them directly. And when you pitch them, what do? You attach your relevant sample, your portfolio website, and you are able to get these clients because you are targeting people in your space. Right. Also, you can make use of Fiverr. You have job requests on Fiverr, job requests on Upwork, job requests on People Per Hour, a lot of freelance websites that you can use to land jobs. So here's what determines your income. As a copywriter, as a freelance copywriter, here is what determines your income. Your ability to write persuasive proposals, right, actually determines your income. You can wake up and say, okay, this month I want to make $5,000. What determines whether you're going to be able to realize that income potential is your ability to write persuasive proposals. So you want to be selective. You want to be selective and pick gigs. Pick job listings in your industry. Pay attention to the job listings in your industry. Target them, write your proposals, and make sure that your proposal is laser focused. When your proposal is laser focused, you're not going to keep getting rejections. The reason why you keep getting rejection is because you have not defined yourself, you have not niched down, and you're just pitching random people. They're not going to reply you because they don't see you as professional. So, this is an example in here. When you target people the right time, they reply you. This is one of my clients that I targeted on LinkedIn, and they replied me and said, okay, I sent them my profile. And then, okay, I like your company profile. I want you to check my website, and they're ready to move forward. Right, so you need to be able to learn how to write targeted proposals to get jobs as a freelance copywriter. So these 3 steps are very important to help you make money online as a writer. So while you are in this training today, you're ready to throw a middle finger to your 9-to-5 job. You are tired of low-paying freelance writing gigs, and you want to start a profitable writing business. So if you are here and you are tired of slaving your time away, you are tired of writing articles, and you want to join the smart writing camp, you want to learn copywriting and get clients who are willing to pay you top dollar for your work, then you want to stay to the end of this training. I'm introducing the Crush It Copywriting Blueprint to you. This is a blueprint that I have designed, that I've prepared based on my 6 years plus experience, serving tons of clients across the globe, UK, US, Canada, And this blueprint is what I and my students currently use to get a steady inflow of clients year in, year out, day in, day out. So I'm going to show you what we have in this blueprint. This is the only copywriting school in Nigeria. I kid you not. I'm going to show you what you're going to get so shortly. These are some of what some of my students are saying. During the call, others on LinkedIn shortly after joining the course. You can see comments in there. These are secrets that you will never find on Google. You will never find them on YouTube. So if you want to see me finish in that sense, you want to understand what I've been able to do when I started copywriting as a fourth year pharmacy student up until now, then you want to grab this blueprint. So the return on investment of the copywriting blueprint is lifetime. When you take this course, this is your bus stop. This is the final stop to you looking for something that will make you money online if you are interested in writing. So let's talk about the course. When you come into the program, what does the academy look? What does it look like when you come into the program? Like I already told you, this is not a WhatsApp training. This is not a random course. This is not some 2K, 2,000 naira course that they just teach you copywriting and they expect you to make money from it. No, this is a working system. When you come into my program, there is a section on the platform that teaches you what you need to know in terms of the guide, how we mark your assignment, right? How we, conduct the course, your learning guide, and all of that, which you're going to see in the training. You can see the module 1 of the training shows you what you need to learn as a copywriter. Getting started as a copywriter, the mindset secret for success, the differences between copywriting and content writing. You can see the notepads in there where we ask you what you have learned after each lesson, because we want to be able to track your progress. This is not a course where you enroll and we leave you alone. No, once you come in, we keep tab on you to ensure that you're learning actively. On top of that, we have a dedicated instructor that guides you at every step of the way. Module 2 begins with a lot of assignments. Here we talk about customer avatar, how to build your customer avatar. As a copywriter, the only way you can become really valuable to your clients is when you learn how to get into the minds of your customer. If you learn how to get into the minds of your customers, you're able to write compelling copies that can get your client results. And when you get your client good results, they are able to retain you. It means that you don't keep looking for jobs for the rest of your life. You see, one of the reasons why a lot of people are so tired with freelance copywriting is because they keep looking for clients every day, because they're unable to deliver solid work. They're unable to deliver good work for their clients. And if they can't deliver good work, it's no brainer. They're not going to get good clients. They keep hustling, right? Until you have clients that pay you every month, you are not yet in business. The only way you can say you are in freelance copywriting business is when your income is predictable. And this is what we are trying to solve in Nigeria. This is what we are trying to fix. If you come into this program, you're able to learn how to deliver great copies for your clients. You can also see in there task execution summary. That task execution summary teaches you what you need to do from step 1 to the last step when you are talking to a client. We tell you the questions to ask. We tell you how to send your samples. We tell you how to receive payment on LinkedIn with a template. You just need to change your details and send to your client, and boom, you get paid, right? Also, in the module 3, we teach you the fundamentals of sales copy. We review the anatomy behind a typical sales promotion. You also have assignments in module 3. So this tells you that this is a complete school. This is an academy where you actually learn how to do copywriting properly. You learn copywriting the right way. And at the end of the day, you also get to know how to look for this client, get paid, and build your career as a copywriter, and also invest in other things to build your finances. In module 4 of the program, we teach you how to write landing pages, how to write Facebook ad copies. Let me give you one secret today. A lot of people have asked me, how are you able to run ads because of the comments on my ad, because of the shares on my ads? And people are asking me, how are you able to run these ads and Facebook is not banning you? I tell them, I use what I teach in my course. There is an art of writing scalable Facebook ads. You need to be able to write scalable Facebook ads. And a lot of businesses are looking for Facebook ad copywriter because they need to be able to run their ads to keep going, to keep giving them money. So if you learn this alone, you're able to become extremely valuable to business owners and help them make a lot of money. In the module 5 of this training, you can see what you are getting in here. This is a complete program. Nobody is teaching you pasting text to a WhatsApp page so that you can learn copywriting in a day or two and they take your money and say you're a copywriter. No, this is a complete system. We teach you how to write e-commerce product description for Amazon, for Shopify, right, for all of these marketplaces. It means that you have several options to niche it down by the time you are done with the course, right? We also teach you how to write website content, how to develop your content, how to do your research. And throughout the training, you have case studies that we use to help you master this skill. Right? What happens after we have taught you all of the high income writing gigs? Then we begin to show you the roadmap to your first $1,000. How you should niche down, how you should market yourself, how you should define your value proposition. You can see down there creating your website, how you can create your portfolio website without paying anybody $1 to do that for you. Right? Also, at the end of the training, now you have now mastered, you're now a crush it copywriter, you're a rock star, you have learned these things, you know how to deliver great copies that will get the wow reaction from your clients. We don't want you to go out there and start looking for a Fiverr course to get started, because we know that I started using Fiverr before I got on LinkedIn, before I started using other strategies to get clients. So I have reviewed all my Fiverr strategies in here, how I was able to do numbers like this, so you can begin to earn good money from copywriting on Fiverr. There are strategies. I don't know what you've been told about Fiverr before, but I don't listen to people who have not gotten result that I want. That's my philosophy as a copywriter or as a pharmacist. I do not listen to people who have not gotten the results that I want. I only listen to people who have gotten the results that I want to get. So these are strategies that I've used to get orders like this on Fiverr. I'm going to show you in the Fiverr course. You're going to learn the 7 copywriting gigs that you need to set up on Fiverr when you finish the course, and how to make sure that your profile attracts the right people, right? So these are real screenshots. These are real screenshots that I have done, that I'm still doing, that when you come into the program, you can learn how to do these things yourself. Like I already told you that the CIC program is a complete blueprint. This is not a crash course. This is a complete system that teaches you copywriting and help you make money from copywriting. So you might be wondering, okay, so what happens after Fiverr? This is my LinkedIn course. This is where I reviewed all the secrets, everything that I know about LinkedIn. You can find it here, how I work with clients, how they keep giving me recommendations, how I, receive payments from my clients on LinkedIn. You can see, you can even see some of the details here that I forgot to cover, right? Just for you to know that this is a real system. We are trying to sanitize the online writing course in Nigeria by providing actionable content for people who want to break away from low-paying gigs or guesswork. This is not a guesswork system. This is a system that has worked for me as a copywriter in the last 6 years that I'm currently using to also land clients here in the UK, right? So these are clients that have worked with me, and you can go to my LinkedIn, you can look me up on LinkedIn, check me out. You're able to see my recommendations, right, from these clients, right? These are clients that I've worked with, and they keep working with me. And there is something about LinkedIn clients. LinkedIn clients are very, very loyal. Once they work with you, they keep working with you again and again, right? These are clients that I've worked with on LinkedIn over the years. And once you understand the strategies, once you use the strategy that I teach in this course, you're also able to start getting recommendations. Like I already told you that the moment you start getting recommendations, the moment your income becomes predictable, that is when you are in business. That's when you are in business of copywriting. You are not yet in business if you cannot predict your income, right? So this system helps you to learn this skill and also helps you to start getting clients. Now you may be wondering, is that all with your CIC blueprint? No, there are more resources for you. I have designed this blueprint to ensure that this is the only course you will ever take in your life as a copywriter. And if you've taken other programs before, this is the last course you ever take. Now I understand that a lot of freelance writers, they complain, oh, Jacob, I'm not getting clients. How are you doing it? Right in the pandemic, I was still getting clients. How are you doing it? The secret is the art of persuasive proposal. So here I did a complete 1-hour masterclass where I went into the science, the psychology of writing persuasive proposals. I talk about emotional payment. I talk about cold emailing. This strategy is for you if you're willing to be able to print your money on demand. If you just wake up in March or any month in the year and say, okay, this month I want to make $5,000. The secret to making that kind of money is the art of persuasive proposals. And this is where a lot of freelance clients, a lot of freelance writers do not have the right skill set to land clients. So you have two options in here, really. You can use what I have shared with you, these 3 steps. You can use that, write it down. I'm not forcing you, to be honest. You can use that and go do additional research and start figuring out how to build a freelance writing business. But if you want to leverage my 6 years experience, how I have trained people who have started their own agencies, if you want to leverage that experience, then you are welcome into this blueprint. You can steal my blueprint and my step-by-step system to start landing high-paying clients after learning copywriting. Remember, nothing I have shared with you today is based on theory. No, this is based on real experience growing a 5K per month freelance writing business and even going the mile to help others like you get same result. So I didn't start with a bunch of advantages. Remember, I was just a part 4 or a 400 level pharmacy student. I knew nothing about writing. I knew nothing about business. All I did was just to use proven system, learn these strategies and start getting clients who pay me over and over again, right? So we may be asking, what's the cost of the CIC blueprint? How much for this entire library of resources? What's the cost? Okay, so the price for these blueprints is actually 120,000 naira. That's for the complete package. Of course, there are other packages. If you don't want the complete package, you can enroll. If you see the link down there, you can enroll for the starter package or for the premium package, right? Or you can decide to take the entire blueprint. I always advise people to take advantage of our complete package, because the moment we begin to gather more resources, right? Or once this discount expires, we're going to raise our price. So you want to take advantage of this while you can. And also I have more bonuses for you because you are here. If you have watched this video to this point, it tells me that you are really, really interested in copywriting and you're willing to break out of that situation that you're struggling with landing high-paying clients. So I'm going to throw in more bonuses for you if you enroll today. You need to enroll today to be able to grab all these bonuses. And these are the bonuses in here. I know a lot of courses have abused bonuses. They just put stuff together in a zip file or in a RAW file. They send it to your email or just dump those information on you. No, these bonuses actually will help you in your copywriting journey. We all are not on the same level in terms of confidence. There are people who are actually struggling with self-confidence. So I have designed a creed for you that you can read every morning to reassure yourself that you are in the right industry, right? I've also, to be honest, I must be clear with you. I have mentored students who have successfully made their first $10,000 in less than 6 months. I can't guarantee you will make the same if you don't implement everything I show you. I have designed this course even with additional bonuses. You can see more of the bonuses in here. The Crush It Copywriting Creed, the Customer Avatar Workbook. You can see the headline generator. You can see headlines, powerful headlines, 167 power words that you can use to get people to buy. These resources, I have put them together because I really, really want you to succeed. Imagine the amount of information, the amount of knowledge that you're getting in here. You're getting 5 high income copywriting skills, full training. I'm talking about video training where I train you live. You can see my face. I use case studies, examples. You get access to my Fiverr course. You get access to my LinkedIn course. You get access to my bonuses. You get access to my private mentorship. You're able to join my private Telegram community. You get access to, I mark your assignments. I grade your assignment. We have a dedicated instructor that helps you with your journey. Look at that. If you start today, imagine where you would be in the next 60 days. Imagine where you will be in the next 90 days. But if you keep procrastinating and saying, I'm going to try this later, I'm going to start later, the only thing that happens is that you grow older. Time is of essence, and whatever attacks your time attacks your destiny. So you need to be able to make a decision that will change your life forever. But I need you to understand that this system works for me. I have trained people who have made their first $10,000 in 6 months using my system. I have trained people who have gone ahead to start their own agency. So this can help you change your life if you follow my blueprint. also, because I understand that some of us, we have 9 to 5, right? And you're trying to like break out of your 9 to 5. I have designed a 90 days calendar for you so that you know what to do from day 1, day 2, day 3 till day 90. It's just like you're trying to prepare for an exam and somebody gives you a past question. That is what the 90 days calendar is really all about. It helps you to know what you're supposed to do from day 1 to the last day. So this is your chance to join me, to join my mentorship program, or you can decide to go use those free information and start figuring out how to, master those skills, how to deliver those skills yourself. But if you want to be part of the CIC family, if you want to join me in my mentorship program, this is your chance to enroll. So go click the button below, check out your package, and I will see you in the Crush It Copywriting course. I wish you the best of